are people affording life right now? How are people tackling this cost of living?
We're not. Truth of the matter, most of us are living paycheck to paycheck with credit card debt. I know people who are legitimately putting gas and groceries on credit cards just so that they can get back and forth to work. I believe that this is what most people are now calling the silent depression. $100 has become the new $20 and it's ridiculous, but the best thing about it is that people have shifted their core values. Look at this app alone and all the videos of all the retailers on Black Friday that nobody was there. They just don't care anymore. People are realizing that if it doesn't bring value into my life, then I don't need it. And while I don't get political on this app, you're having people on both sides of the aisles going, yeah, this kind of sucks. Right wing, left wing, it doesn't matter. It's the same bird. And now so many Americans are going, I don't care. I think it's woken a lot of people up to the idea of why are we funding things that we don't care about when all of us right here are struggling. It's changed the people's attitude in the workforce to where a job is just a job. You used to be very loyal to a job, but they've seen that there's no employee loyalty because there's no employer loyalty. People aren't putting up with toxic bosses anymore. You're either going to treat me right or I'm going to leave, because there's tons of companies that are hiring because nobody can find help. People just don't trust the system anymore, and they're starting to focus on what matters the most. Most people are out here making more money than they ever have and realizing that it's not going anywhere, so they're just not spending it. And what has made a lot of people turn their back on the system is that now they somehow either make too much or not enough money to qualify for the government assistance that they've been paying into their entire life. There are people out there who can't afford to buy the groceries, but they make too much money to get the food stamps. A lot of people are out here calling it the depression. I like to call it the awakening. People are just realizing how much they can get done on their own and that they don't need the government to hold their hand. So to go back to your question, how are people making it financially? I don't really know. But I'm very grateful that people are starting to look for answers.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Reality of Life. YouTube, I'm making this video because, guys, I'm also in the same situation right now. I don't even have a job, and which is why I'm actually looking at these videos, and it kind of encourages me to want to share. And hopefully, if you're in a situation like this, guys, you can leave your comment below, and so we can just chat up on things. All right, guys, let's check out the next video.
There is not a single state, city, or county where a worker can afford a 2-bedroom rental at minimum wage. These are the updated stats for 2023, and even if we raise the wage to $15 an hour, you still wouldn't be able to afford a 2-bedroom rental home. And I'm sick and tired of seeing comments saying that a minimum wage was never supposed to be a living wage. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro, because FDR literally created it for that very reason. And it's not just minimum wage workers. 6% of wage earners can't afford a 2-bedroom rental. Does that sound like a sustainable system to y'all?
Yeah, guys, things are really hard out here, man. Like, things are really, really difficult. Like, I'm just really, again, like I said, just coasting by. Again, I know things will get better, but we just gotta hang in there. Again, guys, I want to hear what you think, what you guys are going through. Leave your comment below. Let's check out the next video.
Hey, you don't think London's bad, bro? They're charging $10.29 for cocoa butter and $11.49. Yeah, it's long. It's long. An hour's wages to cream your leg. Bro, it's long, bro. It's alright, bro. Now go out here and on my skin. Are you alright? $11. Hi. I told my dad it was $11 when I was a kid to cream me. You just lie on the floor. He said it's okay. Put on your singlets.
That's funny. He said $11 is a lot of money for that. Well, things are expensive now. I don't even know what to say, man. It just blows my mind, and I think I'm the only one who's dealing with this stuff. But when I see other people dealing with this, it makes me feel a little better, you know. But again, let's keep going.
Average American worker makes around $58,260 a year. The average American CEO will make about that much in less than 7 hours on the first workday of 2023. That is how bad inequality has gotten here in the United States, where CEO pay has really skyrocketed. In fact, it has increased 1,322% from 1978 to 2020. At the same time, wages have been stagnant for American workers, especially beginning in the 1970s. Their productivity has certainly gone up, as you can see from this graph, but their hourly compensation has remained stagnant. Now, the numbers are even more enraging when you break them down when you break them down by profession. Okay, so when you think about all of the essential workers out there, all of the critical professions that help Americans live as comfortably as they can, they are so underpaid compared to what these CEOs are making. So let's take a look at it. Sarah Anderson of inequality.org, put this data together. And here's what we know. It would take the average American CEO less than 3 hours to make more than the average American fast food worker's annual salary of just $26,060 per year. Less than 4 hours to make more than the average American home care aide's annual salary of $29,260 per year. It would take the average American CEO less than 5 hours to make more than the average American pre-K teacher's annual salary of $36,460 a year. Let me give you one more. It would take the average American CEO less than 7 hours to make more than the average American firefighter's annual salary of $55,290 per year. Does that make any sense to you guys?
A lot of the CEO that they showed there, Tim Cook, Mark Zuckerberg built his company from ground up. Jeff Bezos, the same thing. Elon Musk built his company from ground up. I think those guys really deserve it, in my own opinion. Maybe some CEOs don't, but those ones that I'm looking at here actually do. When you build a company, you actually take the whole risk, and the reward as well. I mean, guys, again, that's my own opinion. I may be wrong, I may be right. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. All right, let's check out the next video.
The average American, they're not really getting richer because a lot of Americans accumulate debt to buy consumer goods. So they don't have any assets to show for the debt. They just have the debt. Now, yeah, they have some used clothes, used electronics, used furniture, but that stuff is worth, 10 cents, 20 cents on the dollar. Go on eBay and try to sell all your used stuff. I mean, you're not getting top dollar for your stuff. So it's not, they're not getting a benefit from inflation, even though some of their debt is wiped out. Their cost of living is rising so fast.
You're making $45,000 a year. You're making more than 50% of Americans.
Hi, I'm in bed, dead, because I just went through a move. If you're familiar with my profile, I also went through this. My roommate did too. Was looking to move to Brooklyn, and she looked at 15 apartments. All of them were overpriced, and the ones that were nice, they had multiple people interested. I had some sheer dumb luck, but I also just accepted that my one bedroom was going to be almost $1,500, if not $1,500. But yeah, all of the income requirements in my city are above $50,000. So I'm not really sure how 50% of Americans can afford housing in most cities. Rural areas are priced this way too, which is upsetting. This country doesn't care about its people. Has it ever?
Yeah, guys, $45,000 a year. I mean, that's not a lot of money if you have family, you know. But for a single guy, I mean, you can rough it out. But if you're living in New York right now or any of those major cities, California, Miami, Chicago, Atlanta, yeah, I expect to pay a lot of money on rent, you know. I mean, right now, things are just extremely difficult everywhere and expensive. Yeah, I feel bad for everybody that is going through rough times, man. Yeah, guys, yeah, let's check out the next video.
There's one girl on TikTok, and she's like, I guess their rent was $2,500 a month, and their landlord's raising their rent to $4,000 a month.
Oh my God.
So she started a series of, let me show you what a $4,000 apartment looks like in New York City. And, you know, it's a flooded laundry room. It's, you know, all these things that are wrong with the building.
Yeah.
And, like, they want to raise the rent without fixing these things. So
$4,000 a month is $48,000 a year.
So much money.
$48,000 a year, and it's to rent. You're not even purchasing
that's
something.
just for the roof over your head. That's not including anything else you need.
Right.
You know, food.
Right.
Lights.
Right.
Water.
Right.
All of those things.
And furniture and clothes and, you know, just the
just bare
daily,
necessities.
Yeah, bare necessities.
Yeah.
It's really tough. Life is hard. I feel sorry for the young kids.
Yeah, guys, $2,500 to $4,000, man. That's a lot of raise on the rent, man. Come on, these landlords, man. But hey, what can I say? Everyone is trying to get their cuts, you know. It's rough out here, man. Again, I feel sorry for people going through difficult times. Hey, I don't have a job myself, so... well, anyways, guys, this is my last video for today. If you get to watch these videos and you like these, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I will be making more videos like this, guys. All right, thank you, and have a good night. Bye-bye.